All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Score. Today we're here with Max, Larry, and Elijah. Say what's up, y'all.
What's up, guys?
All right, y'all could. We got a kind of new guest. Y'all could follow him. Say your socials and stuff.
My social is Dishing Heat Pod on Instagram, Dishing Heat on TikTok. I also have a podcast. It's obviously called Dishing Heat, available on Spotify, YouTube, and iTunes.
All right. Hey man, let's get right into it. This is breaking news. We got Kyrie Irving requesting a trade. How y'all feel?
I'm so pissed. I'm
Hey,
so mad. I'm a Nets fan and I'm a Kyrie fan, which is kind of tough now, and it's so frustrating. Three Kyrie Nets jerseys.
hey, go like this, like show it off, like like hide the blur, like a little bit.
Like look at these.
Hey,
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, the
oh,
one
that's
with Gray
crazy.
kind of tough.
Yeah, it is, and I'm so mad because Kyrie has no trade value anyways. He's probably gonna go to a contender, but I think there's no better situation for him than the Nets right now. So I'm annoyed that they won't extend him.
Where y'all think he gonna end up?
I think he's gonna be moved. I'm not saying it. I think they're gonna keep him because honestly, they're better off if they're gonna still contend with KD. It's better off just waiting till the offseason to pick up somebody else in free agency and trading him for a couple first round picks and role players. Right now, I'd rather just keep him for the season. He has too much value to that team for them. If he loses, if he walks out, it's new Dallas Mavericks with Luka and nobody else. I don't think it's gonna. I think they have to keep him.
Can you trade him in offseason?
It'll be a sign and trade.
No. I'm talking about his contract expires. Now you have 36 million free money.
That's what I'm saying. You just let him walk.
Yeah, and pay somebody else. Bunch of free agents this year.
Who who would go there though?
At Kyrie stature, but you can get some role players that can equal some.
Nah. But before you got role players, you need them to play a role for someone. What, they gonna play a role for Ben Simmons? I hope not, bro. I hope not.
Yeah, playing for KD. It's gonna be a KD team.
KD's leaving, bro. KD already tried to leave. Kai's gone. KD's gone.
When
It's not
would?
gonna happen.
All right, we gonna get into the KD stuff in a little bit, but Kyrie, what I think he will go to the Lakers or Heat. I know if he gets traded, those are the only places I see him getting moved because Miami's already disinterested in Kyle Lowry. And if the Nets was to go a direction where they still want to win, they could get what, Kyle Lowry, Nikola Jovic. I wouldn't do it if I'm the Nets personally, but like they not, we can't expect them to do the right move. They not even re-signing Kyrie. Y'all want them to make a good trade? Nah, they getting Kyle Lowry, Duncan Robinson, and a first. Something like that,
Too
bro.
much money.
Yeah,
Too much money.
Kyle Lowry, Nikola Jovic, and two first rounders. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, nah, but I'd rather just get if I'm trying to contend this season, I'd rather just trade for a fucking Vucevic. I'm gonna be honest, to Kyle Lowry.
Vucevic?
Yeah,
No. That's because Vucevic gone after the season, bro.
Vucevic is worse than Claxton. I'd rather just have Claxton there.
Yeah.
I agree.
no, I think we still need shooting. But I want to trade Joe Harris for Vucevic, honestly.
I wanted to do that too, but that's
Okay,
with
okay.
Kai. They ain't gonna contend with Kai. If they trading away Kai, they're gonna trade for the future. They lost all their first round picks in that Harden trade. That was awful. If the Heat offer two first rounders, Nets are taking that in a heartbeat because I don't think any team's gonna offer more than one first round.
I think you get that. But Vooch is a fraud floor spacer at this point. He's
Yeah.
not really floor spacing anymore.
He can force space. He's not. He,
I
he's
think
better than anyone else we have right now. They want Sharp and Claxton not gonna do it.
He's better
It's
than
gonna be Claxton, Hacker, Ben. It's two hackers on the team. That's
Bro,
bad.
go to the if they're gonna do that for a shooting big, you need to go to the Magic. They got like 17 of them.
Yeah, we'll move on about it.
bro, the Magic do got a lot of. I want to see a couple Magic players move too, but Kyrie to the Lakers, we got to talk about it. This looks more realer than ever. Like all the other times, it didn't look too real. This time, his
What if this
say what you gonna say.
the whole time, and that's why they haven't been trading these picks? Because people be getting mad at the Lakers for not moving these picks for anything. If they knew, they were like, "Ah, he's out of there by trade deadline." I wouldn't be surprised.
It's possible, and like you see, LeBron is smart. He never burned that bridge. Like he made sure to never burn that bridge. Kyrie literally burns bridges with everyone, and I feel like he just knows that because with the whatever reason he got suspended, wasn't like LeBron kind of like co-signing what he was doing a little bit. Like he was like,
Yeah,
yeah, good for LeBron because if the Lakers get Kyrie, what is the package?
It had to be Russ probably. Russ at a first rounder for Kyrie and Sharp or Edmund Sumner or Cam. And yeah, that'd be the trade.
If I'm Nets, I'm not taking less. I need both those first picks. I need both of them. I need both
Yeah.
first picks.
and Austin Reeves off the bench would be the most beautiful thing I ever seen in my life.
Like any Cam. Like any
That's
Cam.
just straight buckets. There's nothing else but buckets happening on that bench.
Probably gonna trade Steph Curry, honestly. Probably trade Steph Curry. I don't think they don't trade Cam.
They need to trade Curry or Harris because they both do the same thing on the team. They both don't play.
Harris is a lot of money. That's Lakers gonna take off too much money. They can't take Joe Harris and Kyrie. But they can take who the guy I traded from Jazz? Royce O'Neal.
Royce O'Neal.
Oh yeah.
Those two.
And-
I would
both
like
of
Royce O'Neal on the Lakers.
both of them have a $9 million salary. Kyrie making $36 million right now. So if they add that together, it's gonna equal Russell Westbrook's contract.
Bro, this is the trade master because you just freestyle some. Hold on. It's not complete yet, but I like the base because Royce O'Neal he just got traded. They traded a first rounder for him, like which was kind of overpaid, and like that looks even worse now that it looks like they're gonna have to blow it up. So if they did Kyrie, Royce O'Neal for, yeah, Lakers got to give up both of those picks. I ain't gonna cap. Like both of those picks, Russell Westbrook, that's not bad, bro. The Lakers actually look kind of scary. They are one Anthony Davis ankle sprain away from a championship. Like,
I think it's not likely the Lakers are going to give up both. If they're trying to trade both Kai and Royce O'Neal, I think one of the more likely trades is going to be Lonnie Walker, a first, and Russ. And I think that'd be a more realistic trade because Jeannie Buss does not want to give up both of those picks.
I think they don't want to give up both of those picks unless it's a star. If anyone can make sure that Kyrie's stable, you put your trust in LeBron. Like if you trust anyone with that, it's LeBron James. Like someone he's won with, someone he kind of I don't want to say grew up with, but like LeBron was the first star player he played with in the NBA. Like I feel like him and LeBron with Anthony Davis is just insane, and Kyrie knows he wouldn't want to mess that up. He's even said on a podcast that he kind of missed playing with LeBron. I remember kind of seeing something like that.
With AD and LeBron being arguably top 5 players, and Kyrie being a borderline superstar, that's probably one of the best big three we've seen in the last decade.
Also, the fit.
They fit.
Curry, KD, and Clay.
That Harden, Kyrie, KD, that goes better.
The thing is though,
No,
This one just fits more. But that,
this one is a
that
perfect
talent-
fit. Kyrie just
that
still
one's
his
better.
ring.
That one's better.
And LeBron can just cruise the rest of the regular season.
hey,
I hope he doesn't.
and
Stupid.
while
They
the
don't lose any depth. They don't lose any depth. They literally lose. It's actually toxic.
they gained depth. They gained depth by this because losing Westbrook is addition by subtraction, in my opinion. When I watch the games, bro, even though he's been playing better, at the end of the games, he still makes the same decisions. It's like he still thinks he's LeBron while LeBron is on the other side of the court. Like it makes no sense. Like you have LeBron James right there, and he takes all the game winners, all the late decisions. You change that to Kyrie, and Kyrie's a starter, and you move Dennis Schroeder to the bench, who's been playing better than Westbrook, which is why he starts and isn't on the bench. Bro, Lakers is I hope this don't happen because I want Miami to win the ring this year. You feel me? Y'all got anything else y'all want to say about the Kyrie news?
Now the Nets can't do it. That's big three first at Minnesota.
Don't. No, they don't. No, because the Nets could totally buy on Tim Hardaway Jr. and then you could get Jaden Hardy, and then a first, and that went through it with some more fast. But that'd be a good trade for the Nets.
They're rebuilding. It's gonna be Gene Hardy and 2 firsts, minimum, or 3 firsts. So that's what I'm saying.
Are y'all
That's too many firsts. He's expiring after this year. He has no value.
Yeah, but I'd rather get move players in the offseason. Play with KD.
3
Rather
firsts,
get Gary Trent Jr.
half
or
a season of Kyrie.
say what? Yes, 2 firsts. Yeah, yes.
2 firsts, and Jaden Hardy's worth half a season of Kyrie.
Yes.
Um,
Look at 2 firsts. 2 firsts are gonna be what? Top 20, 30 picks. It's a Mavericks. If they have Luka's making the playoffs. They're never gonna be lottery picks. They're gonna be good picks. It's gonna be Nikola Jovic players. No, I think they could trade those 2 picks and
Yep.
Hardy.
Mavericks not bad at all.
Meet this Nikola Jovic. You just let that happen. That's crazy.
I think a good trade would be Tim Hardaway Jr., Davis Bertans, Jaden Hardy, 2 firsts, and for Kai. That salary fits. You buy on Tim Hardaway Jr., you buy on Bertans. I think it works.
No, that's fair. I know what things for Collins. He's doing it.
Yeah, Bertans sucks.
Bill this contract fine. 4 years.
Don't you want your shooting finish?
You got 9 fingers, bro. I'm good right now. You stay over there.
9 fingers, 3 players a game. That's what you need over there.
I haven't seen bro make a jumper in so long. Like actually,
Doesn't he play on Mavericks? These are playing
What happened to be elite? He just like was really good on the Warriors for a year and just disappeared.
no, he's one of those guys who likes playing overseas more than the NBA. Like he's actually good. He just felt like winning the ring and going back overseas.
He left overseas.
Yeah, but teams would offer him. Bro, I would love him on Miami. No cap. When he was with Miami, he was such a nice like. He's just a perfect player. That perfect role player.
I remember he was in game winners in Sacramento, bro. He was supposed to be the second. He was supposed to be what Sabonis is right now. It was so funny.
Nah, he wasn't supposed to be all that, boy. But he's cool. There was a couple more Kyrie destinations I wanted to say. We got the Clippers. This
would be amazing. They have nothing to trade again. Nothing to trade. Okay. They had one first thing in trade. 2029. Something's gonna happen.
State Clippers. Jesus.
thing.
Clippers works if you go like John Wall, Rocco, Luke Kennard, and a first. But a first is not enough. You gotta give him like 2 seconds, but that's not worth much either.
I mean, Kyrie has to be traded in 6 days. He really does not have as much value as.
Yeah, I agree. Also, since you requested the trade, if you don't want to go to a team, that team is not going to trade for him. So if he doesn't want to go to the Mavericks can get it. So he can literally ask for the Clippers and have to settle for it.
Pretty much has no trade clause right now.
If I'm the Mavericks, I don't care what he says. Mavericks are the only team I don't care what he says because this is one of their only chances at a legit star, and winning will change Kyrie's opinion. Because if I'm the Mavericks, I would bet on Luka playing well with Kyrie. Because they made the conference finals last year without doing that. If it will be hard for Kyrie to leave after making the conference finals with Luka.
I think that would take him too long to match.
Yeah, but another thing,
He's injured.
yeah,
I think he'd still leave because if you look at the Lakers' cap space during the offseason,
yeah,
Kyrie
but
wants to play with LeBron. Kyrie wants to play with LeBron.
yeah, he probably does. But in Dallas, even though the Lakers got a lot of cap space, if the Mavericks offer him the same exact deal, Kyrie gets paid more in Dallas because of the state tax. Los Angeles, you gotta hold that, bro. I'm being serious. Like Los Angeles, the state tax is crazy. That's L.A.
I get that.
I don't think he's worried about
I
that.
don't think he's worried, but plus it's LA, bro. It's the Lakers. I have to take that into account too. It's the LA Lakers.
Yeah, nah,
I'm
for
looking
sure.
at some more Kyrie news right now. The Nets did offer him a contract extension, but it had certain stipulations and conditions, and he wasn't accepting that. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's now.
No,
Dude,
no,
it's
no,
pride.
no.
It's pride, bro.
Nah,
Probably gonna
it's
get them in the first round. So that's
They
gonna happen.
signed him on like a 4-year deal just for him to only play 2 years really on it. And it's like, what I get you for, bro?
All right, I'm
Well,
gonna.
if you're the Nets, like if you just let him go without getting any draft capital back, you're screwed.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you traded all your future away other than Cam. I'm not that high on Cam. Like as the Nets franchise, you just did the whole Paul Pierce stuff again, except slightly better. Like it sucks.
I don't know what Nets direction is going to be after Kyrie. Are they still going to contend, or are they going to total rebuild? I don't know what they're doing. If it's a total rebuild, fine. Trade Kyrie for something else, trade KD, whatever. But trying to contend after that, please let him sit. Use that money to get a deal on the offseason. What's it called? Kelly Oubre in the offseason. Gary Trent in the
Just
offseason.
trade him, and then once you trade him for another expiring contract and a pick, and then just do both at the same time. You can draft capital.
Yeah, you can do that. But like who?
Miami. Oh wait.
Lakers.
Yeah,
Lakers.
Westbrook. Damn.
I mean, you
Get
can
that
do that.
expiring contract. You get your draft capital.
Yeah, bro.
You actually free up more money than you would just by sitting Kyrie,
Yeah, that's right.
Cause you add Joe Harris.
and then you still give yourself a pseudo chance of contending by adding another star player. Like,
Westbrook, KD, they finally win the ring.
no, bro. But he
Bro,
actually
bro.
does fit better out there.
It's gross. Ben Simmons, Claxton, and Westbrook on the same team. Oh no, there's no shooting.
No, he does fit there better. The Nets have a lot more.
I was you said Gary Trent, yeah.
Yeah, nah, he got 2 years. Yeah, I know he got 2 years because
I think it's player option. So I think it's player option.
that's what the series I'm making. Like before you joined, I was making the Gary Trent trade machine. I know he got 2 years.
I think it's
This
player
works.
option.
Oh, his player option, I believe.
Oh, that's not enough. That's too much value. Never mind.
Or Christian Wood even, or Josh Hart. Anybody, bro.
No, he's talking about free agency, not for the trades. Just trade for Russ, and then use that to get a free.
Grant Williams, Jakob Photo, somebody, bro.
What years do the Nets have their picks?
Bro, why would you even want to go there as a free agent? That team is just gonna be.
Yeah.
Nah, it's KD. No, you have KD. That's
KD's gone. They don't have him, bro. You want KD to play next to Westbrook, Simmons, and Claxton. You know how fucked up that is? That's actually messed up.
Look, KD's on a 4-year deal, so they can keep him if they want. They did that this offseason.
Yeah, but their goal this all season, I think KD trades are already set. I don't think the Nets are so dumb to the point where they didn't have teams from earlier this season that still talk to them like they got those deals. I think all they gotta do is make a Kyrie deal and they pick their favorite Durant trade. Like
That's maybe it, but I don't know what they're gonna do.
I don't think KD will allow himself to play next to Claxton, Simmons, and Westbrook.
It's up to the Nets, or he can sit
Still
out
have to
like
play
Memphis.
for next season. He'll have to.
He could sit out, but still. I mean,
But why would he sit out? He was looking like a MVP. I think KD's someone who cares about playing.
Oh, he'll play it because he just loves the game.
Yeah, I think they know that.
But I mean, if KD requests a trade this time and you hold him with nothing of value to offer in return, like there's no Kyrie, Ben sucks, or Russ is expiring, and you hold him there just to hold him there and be petty, you're getting no free agents in the future. Like none. That's how you take advantage of this.
Hear me out. Nets and Celtics make a trade. Kyrie for Gallinari, Brogdon, Grant Williams, and the first rounder. Hear me out.
Is Gallinari on the things here?
Yeah, he was a salary filler.
that's not
It's not the worst trade.
I don't
Grant
know
Williams
what the
and
Celtics
the
would do.
I'm gonna name you the
Okay,
teams.
Celtics don't want Kyrie back, but it works.
I'm gonna name you the
Celtics
teams
are a
remaining.
well-oiled machine right now. They got everything they need.
Yeah. I'm gonna name y'all the teams who I listed and we ain't named. I got the Suns, the Phoenix Suns. They looking for it looked like they was looking for a new guard. I was thinking Bones Highland, maybe Kyrie somehow. Cause when Kyrie requested a trade a couple years ago, the Suns were on that list of teams.
You could trade Kai for DeAndre Ayton straight up. That works as a trade.
That's so lateral.
Yeah.
No, I think the problem is they don't use DA. They don't want DA, and like no one's trading for DA either. So
Uh,
what are you even gonna get for DA? Even though I like him as a player, you really can't get that much from him. Kyrie, if you can re-sign him, Kyrie is the most value you can get from
a couple of these.
I think the Nets have to give up picks though, and then you have to deal with DA and Claxton together. That just
Yeah.
It's all right, actually.
I wouldn't like it.
it doesn't fit that well.
Yeah.
Because then you,
Cause
they're both starting caliber bigs.
yeah.
And end up having to run Weatherman like power forwards.
And imagine like if that's not working for the Timberwolves with two superior centers. I'm being honest with Gobert and Cat. Well, why the fuck would it work with DeAndre Ayton and Nicholas Claxton? I'm like,
Well, they are better defenders.
If I'm the Nets though, if you're trading Kyrie to the Suns, I want Cam Johnson. And I don't think the Suns want to part with Cam Johnson.
The Suns love being mediocre. They're gonna keep being mediocre for the rest of their careers.
but the Suns would be a
They
3-team
might
deal,
hate him, but they have Claxton at some point.
They
bro.
said, wait, the rumors that they want to part with Chris Paul are, if they are true, could they trade a pick and Chris Paul for Kai?
No, I think that would be a 3-team deal. I think it would be the Lakers, Suns, Nets. Like somehow you get Chris Paul to the Lakers, you get Kyrie to the Suns, and you get the Nets. Whatever they
No, unless you're keeping Russ in the Lakers, then I no.
I'm
That's
gonna be honest, the
Russ
Nets
on
are
the Nets.
screwed. There's no good trade for him. There's no good trade for him that goes through.
what I'm saying.
Ask the Lakers.
Fine,
Because
fine.
it was two firsts. It was two firsts. What's Westbrook? Now I have two lottery picks in the future. 47 million to play with free agency, and I got KD as another trade package to get more players. I mean, I guess
If they give two firsts, any team gives me two firsts as the Nets, I'm taking it.
That's crazy.
I think
That
the
depends on
Lakers give
team.
them the best value for Kyrie. They're the only one for really know.
They give them everything they need. They give him the expiring. They got the picks. They, bro, the Lakers is the perfect spot for Kyrie to go. It just depends if he's gonna go there. Larry, turn your camera on and off real quick. Is Larry like glitching for y'all?
A little bit.
Better now.
Nah, really.
It's better. It's way better. Trust me. Way
Is it
better.
way better for you?
Way better.
That's before I was.
Video and audio ain't synced for me.
What's my screen? Oh shit. No need to come back. But
That's enough Kyrie.
Yeah. When he comes back on.
Yeah, we can figure out when we can talk
But-
about what he does.
But hold on. I got a couple more teams though. I have the 76ers.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
the Nuggets.
I'm the Sixers. I don't want. So
Maxey and Harden,
Sixers.
what I need Kyrie for?
no, honestly, if I was Nets, I would kill for Maxey. I would absolutely kill for Maxey. Sorry, for the Nets, I would
Yeah,
absolutely
but
kill for Maxey.
Sixers ain't giving up Max to a Kai. There's no shot.
Yeah. That would be the fleece of the century.
The Nuggets.
They're good Jamal. Jamal's been balling.
Yeah, but I think the Nuggets would kill to let go of Michael Porter Jr. Honestly, if they could replace him with Royce O'Neal, I, I don't see move Jamal Murray to shooting guard.
They already
I
got
don't know, man. Michael Porter Jr. is like the perfect player next to you.
He is the perfect.
Even though he makes too much money.
He is the perfect player next to Jokic. When he plays, bro, how much he play, bro?
He played yesterday.
You trust that shit,
He's been all right this season. Too much money, but he's been.
bro? Let the Nets trust that shit, bro. We trying.
But I don't think the Nets. I don't think Kyrie fits on the Nuggets.
At all.
The system runs around Jokic. He ain't that type of player.
What where Jokic could go and get him buckets, bro? Kyrie would love to play somewhere where all he has to do is score.
The system fits around Jokic, and then when Jokic is out, then Jamal Murray just ISO goes crazy. That's the whole system, bro. So either you're taking touches from Jokic or you're taking them from Jamal. Kyrie at like what 34 is just
All right, the last team was another team that Kyrie requested a trade to before is the Timberwolves.
no, absolutely not. What the no? That's a dysfunctional franchise.
Trade D'Lo back to the Nets.
If the Nets do that, they are wow.
What about
Just wow.
what about Towns?
No, you're not getting Towns
Not
and Kyrie in 6
Towns.
days.
Like a move town. Like
I like Kyrie on the Wolves. I think he fits, but I don't like the Wolves. So no.
What would it be? If you're
It would
putting
be
down
let's see,
Kyrie, D'Lo, Edwards, and Gobert, that's your.
Nah. D'Lo's gone.
You trade D'Lo.
D'Lo's
You
gone.
trade D'Lo.
So then you're so it's Kyrie, Edwards.
no. Actually, I think about it.
That team gets worse defensively because D'Lo is a way better defender than Kyrie.
Not thinking about it. I would definitely trade the Wolves. They have some minimum contracts in Nas Reed, Jalen Noel.
I think not Reed.
Not even Nas and Jalen. They're both 23 years old.
I don't think
Pretty young.
Bro, the Timberwolves just gave up almost all of their young core. There's no way they give up even more.
It's Kyrie though. It's like Kyrie and D'Lo, so massive upgrade.
Not really. You go from what an 11 seed to a 7 seed and lose in the first round. Congrats.
Here's the thing with the Wolves though. They already bought in the most they can. They aren't selling now. The only thing they can do is keep buying. So they would buy on Kyrie, I think. Also, they suck as a franchise. So I'm sure they'd
And
throw
plus,
away
Nas and Jalen
I
on a
just think-
combined
I think-
contract.
Kyrie just doesn't even go for it. There's no.
You go D'Lo, Nas, first rounder for Kyrie.
I'd rather have D'Lo, Nas, and Jalen. I'd rather have those two.
You're not gonna get Jalen as well.
Jalen Noel, you can add. Oh no, because that's too many players, is it not? No, it works. No, D'Lo, Jalen Noel, Nas Reed up first for Kyrie. That works.
I'll
That's
be needing first. I'll be needing first. Don't need first. If they say Jalen and Nas, I'll be needing first too.
You're just stripping the Timberwolves at that point. They have no bench.
Well, what's called Nas and Jalen are expiring contracts. They need to pay in this offseason. They don't have that much salary cap right now.
I think Nas is gonna leave. He needs a bigger role, man. I love Nas.
Miami, bro.
Nas should go to the Mavs.
Should go to Miami, bro.
Stop sending everybody in Miami, but you're not willing to trade anybody. I don't want to hear
I
it.
do want to see Kai on Miami though. I think he's the perfect player for them if he plays well, because they need that offensive boost. Their best offensive player, low key during the regular season, is Hero.
Yeah.
So sad to watch.
Hey, chill.
I would love to trade like Hero for Kyrie is a fair deal both ends for me.
Yeah, but Hero's on a poison pill.
Yeah, but they can do that though. They can do that.
No. Hero's on a poison pill and he got a contract extension. You can't trade him for the rest of the season.
Oh.
Correct.
But what was you saying, Elijah?
I'd be pissed if I was getting Hero back because like he lose the playmaking, he lose that IQ.
Yeah, but you gain a good
He was
rebuild.
that superstar and like experience for the playoffs.
Max, I got a question. Is this hate? Hold on. He said he wouldn't give up Josh Green. Like Josh Green is untouchable in the Kyrie trade, but you don't want Tyler Hero?
So here's the thing: Josh Green is the perfect player next to Luka Doncic, and when he gets better, he's gonna be like a good part of the Mavs organization. But the Mavs have said he's untouchable. I don't think he should be untouchable. If they need to make some goddamn moves. If they can get Kai, Josh Green, Tim Hardaway Jr. on like some fat salary filler like that, I'd make that trade in heartbeat on the Mavericks.
Bro, the Mavericks.
They have a young superstar. I just feel like people are rushing Luka's timeline because he's so good. They act like he's 30 years old.
They ain't rushing it. He's like a top 5 player right now. They need to contend.
They're not building around the 23-year-old.
Championship or bust. Like build around this dude like you would build around any other.
It is. I mean, you.
But they with the Mavericks, they can't rebuild around them because their picks are never going to be good. They're always going to be playoff picks.
Just use them.
Exactly.
Just use them to trade. You don't have to trade.
Kyrie.
Trade for Kyrie.
But
Exactly.
you don't
Trade
have
those two first.
like look what the Lakers did to get Rui. It's a good piece that ups their play, but they didn't trade anybody crazy. And every time you look at a Mavs conversation for trades, it's always somebody crazy. It's always somebody pivotal to the lineup as it already is.
I'll admit that you're right.
Someone crazy. I'm gonna be honest. Look at the way they tried to build around Luka. They gave him Porzingis, who looked like the perfect. Like he seemed like he would be great next to Luka. a shooting defensive big, right? Didn't work out.
Young.
Like Christian Wood is good next to him. He's not great. He's good next to him, but they need to make a big splash. You know, rework the team, and they need a scoring guard next to him. They made a mistake letting go of Brunson. And Kyrie would fit that role to a great extent.
He's been 2 times.
I don't know. I kind of, I don't know why, but I kind of want to see the ball. I don't know why. But I want to see the ball.
I would not like that. I don't think I would like that at all.
I don't know why. I just do. I don't.
DeMar is too good to not be a system, but he's not good enough to be a championship system.
I think him next to Luka would be pretty sexy. It's the first one.
He's just real ball dominant. He plays in the same spots as Luka. Luka's just a better than shooter. But they both play in that mid range area, and they try to drive in when they get the burst to go to the free throw line.
Levine probably better, but I want to see them.
I'm
Bean and Luka would be the worst defensive coach since CJ and Nick.
all right. I'm gonna name two more trades, and we let him go to Kyrie thing because we've been talking about this for a while. Or two more teams. I hate these teams, Kyrie going to them, but these are poverty franchises, so you can't eliminate the possibility. I got the Chicago Bulls doing the exact opposite of what they should do, and they go buy in. Like, like it's possible.
It's not gonna happen.
What about
Their membership.
the Atlanta Hawks? Trey Young.
Another guard?
Bro,
Another
these are bro, you gotta remember, these are poverty franchises. You can't like eliminate the possibility. The Bulls trading for Kyrie is impossible. They can sit there and tell themselves, man, we trade away Lonzo and Pat Will, man. We get Kyrie, we winning the championship. Bro, they seem like
not mind Kyrie for CJ on the Pelicans.
yeah, me neither, but
If I'm the Pelicans, I ain't trading for Kyrie.
yeah.
It's
Kyrie-
so well put together. They're like the 9th seed now, but when Zion was playing, they're a perfectly put together team.
Yeah.
I'm not betting on
Perfect
Kyrie 6 months.
together, except for playmaking. But they need playmaking. They do not have it, especially from the guard position, because they got Graham, Alvarado, and CJ. None of them play very well. And that's exactly what they need. Kyrie does that. He does not make you lose your scoring in CJ, and he plays the same amount of defense as CJ. So you're taking a gamble, but at the same time, if it works, it works.
He's too ball dog. I like
No.
point Zion. I like running Zion.
Me too.
Like bringing the ball up.
So Zion is cool until you get to the playoffs.
I don't hate that, but you got Point Ingram.
In on Zion, but no, Ingram's not that good. He's not.
He actually is. He actually is.
He's competent, but in the playoffs, it's not gonna work.
It's good enough in the playoffs. In the playoffs, you want the ball in the best player's hand, so it don't matter. He's having the ball in his hand regardless. And CJ McCollum not a bad compliment for whenever he needs help. Like, yo, CJ, come help me, bro. Like, I'm getting locked up.
He's not good. Maybe you just gotta get Kyle Lowry or something.
No,
Yeah.
if Kyle was on if he was under contract next season, I'd do it. But I think it does not give enough time for them to gel together. And if
Yeah.
it doesn't work, Kyrie's leaving. So that's just a waste of CJ McCollum.
I don't think the Pelicans are in a position where they need to take gambles. They got the Lakers picks for the next 4 years. They got their own picks. They got the Bucks picks. They could go and actually go get someone who's solidified, bro. They could mess around and get Cat.
The same way. No, why would you get?
Yeah, I wouldn't, but I'm just saying they could.
We talk about the Cavs and them. Like they're gonna have to pay these guys. Bro. Who's gonna get a decent sized contract? Trey's definitely gonna have to get a contract. Larry's been out working his contract for a while now. Jonas is about to get repaid. Like these guys have to get These guys have to get.
Yeah, re-up. That's why I say you trade like 2, 3 of them because you got so many of them for like a solidified him at point guard. Like let's say SGA, something bad happens in OKC, he don't want to be there. They got enough to go get SGA. They got the Thunder could get any player in the league.
You know who they should get?
And the Pelicans too.
Johnson Murray from the Hawks.
The Pelicans?
I would really like the Pelicans.
Yeah.
I think he provides everything they need.
Yeah.
I mean, that trade earlier, I put Dyson Daniels and I think somebody else from Dante Murray.
That's valid.
All right, that's enough about the Kyrie trades. Let's get into the All-Star reserves. All right, now we're going to talk about people that made the All-Star game. We're going to start off with the Western Conference reserves. We got Paul George, Shea Gilgis, Jaren Jackson, Damian Lillard, Laurie Markkinen, John Morant, and Demontis Sabonis. Is there anyone who y'all feel like that made it who shouldn't have on this side?
That's fine.
Name him again one time. Name him again.
We got Paul George, Shea Gilgis, Jaren Jackson, Damian Lillard, Laurie Markkinen, John Morant, Demontis Sabonis.
Did Kawhi not make the All-Star game
No.
this year?
No.
Too many injuries. I mean, 20 games missed. I wasn't gonna make it.
Yeah, then I'm fine with it. Honestly, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine for me. Yeah, honestly.
I'm sorry, bro. Like I don't like
Memphis is the top 2 seed. The top seeds always get 2 players. Almost always get 2 players.
Paul George though. Like, come on, yeah.
Hey, see it? There it is. There it is.
What?
Over who? Who should be over Paul George?
Anthony Davis.
No.
Why not?
He hasn't played it.
They
There's much games.
Paul George has played more.
Yes.
Bro, you know Jaren Jackson and Anthony Davis have the same exact amount of games played. By the way.
But Memphis is the 2nd seed.
Yeah. So that one, I guess. But I mean, they were the 1st seed without him. Damn near. Like, who cares?
Is that what we're doing? Is that
Like, who
are you
cares? Who cares? Anthony Davis leading the league in rebounds. Jaren Jackson, the reason. Bro, I don't even think. All right, Anthony Davis is the superior rebounder this season. They are the same level of defender this season. I don't want to hear that not. They are both tier 1. Anthony Davis is a tier 1 rebounder. Anthony Davis is what? A tier 1 or tier 2 scorer with how much points he's putting up a game. Jaren Jackson is a mid rebounder, a mid scorer, a great defender. It's just he an exciting new name to put on the list, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I think.
The 2nd seeds almost always get 2 players.
Yeah. That's why I'm not saying he robbed him, but Paul George. Let me see the games played. If it's not more than at least 5, I got a problem.
It's like 40 games.
Hell no, Paul George ain't playing no 40 games this season. Anthony Davis is at 29. Oh shit, Paul George is at 38. Yeah, that is
Hey,
not.
you see it? You see it?
See
He was
what?
like, oh man, are you serious?
Nah, I was wrong though. Like at least I admit it. Like Paul George played. All right, that's like 10 more games. That is a difference.
Play more. His team's at a higher seed, and Kawhi didn't make it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Damn though, Anthony Davis, he's been playing great. That's tough.
They haven't.
And now for the Eastern Conference, we got Tyrese Halliburton, Bam Adebayo, DeMar DeRozan, Joel Embiid, Drew Holiday, Julius Randle, and Jaylen Brown. Anyone who y'all was surprised by on this one?
I think not over Harden. I won't say over Harden. So yeah, not over Harden. I think I think Harden may be over Drew Holiday. Julius Randle. I'm sorry. Don't over Julius Randle. I'm sorry, bro.
How?
Julius Randle. I'm looking right now. That's probably better. That's gotta be better.
Oh my gosh. Gotta be better is crazy. Wishing upon a star is crazy.
I'm starting now.
I think Julius is giving like 24.
24, 10, and 4. 4, 10, and 4.
And James Harden's giving you like 21, 22, 6 and 4.
21, 6, and 11.
6 and 11. My bad.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Harden. Sorry, bro.
You're hating. You're hating. You're a Sixers fan. It's okay though. You're a Sixers fan. That's fine.
I'm Harden.
It's fine. You're a Sixers fan.
I like.
Yeah. You're arguing. Hey, power forward shouldn't have made it. When he's not even in that voting thing. Go argue DeMar. guard DeMar. Why you come after Julius Randle? Why? DeMar is like a 11 seed right now.
Because
12 seed.
DeMar's a guard. He's not a forward, remember?
So is James Harden. That's what I'm saying. He came and argued a forward for a guard instead of DeMar. What is this? That's hate. That's Knicks hate right there.
What about, bro? DeMar.
So James Harden should have made it over Bam too, right?
Who?
James Harden. Oh my god. This is Knicks hate. That's crazy. The Bam and Julius are putting up such similar stats this year, bro. There's no way that you can say that.
I feel like Ben Simmons should have over Julius Randle.
You know who's not putting up similar stats?
Ooh.
Trae Young and Drew Holiday.
I feel like we just had this conversation.
I know. I'm just saying it, but I just want you to hear it. Like,
And Jared Jackson, Anthony Davis argument. It's the same argument.
no, it's not. No,
It's
no, it's not. No, it's not.
Bucks are the 3rd seed. They're going to get 2 players. Middleton obviously can't be the 2nd player this year, so it's gotta be.
Bro, I don't care.
Trey, make it.
No.
Trey.
No,
Like I
Drew
said,
Holiday,
if you're
bro.
arguing anybody, it should be DeMar.
Bro.
DeMar is the only one who has really no capability.
I'm gonna name you who Trae Young should have made it over. All of them. He should have made it over Drew Holiday. He should have made it over DeMar DeRozan. He should have made it over Tyrese Halliburton. I'm tired of all of y'all like Tyrese Halliburton. The Tyrese Halliburton dick riding is getting crazy. Like people, I seen list of him being an all-star starter. Is that dick riding?
Starter is crazy.
Bro, I think that's what it is, bro. I seen list of him being an all-star starter. That is dick riding. And another thing is like he's a great. Tyrese Halliburton is great. I even think he has more potential than Trae Young. But as of right now, this moment, Trae Young is a 28 per game scorer, averaging a double-double. Like,
if scoring is all you care about, then sure, Trae Young is better this year.
bro, that's not all I care about though. 10 assists?
But okay, we can obviously see that his 10 assists aren't as good as Tyrese Halliburton's playmaking though. But Tyrese Halliburton is the better playmaker even though he averages less assists. Tyrese is a better defender. He's averaging like 4 to 6 less points, I believe, and I think he's averaging like 2 or 3 less assists.
All right.
Better rebound.
No, they average like the same assists though. All right.
So if he's averaging the same assists, 6 less points, and way better defense.
Tyrese is averaging 20 and 10. 20 and 10 for Tyrese. Ray is averaging 27 and 9. I mean 27 and 10.
All right.
So 7 more points, same amount of assists, way better defense.
All right. So when you looking at a player, right? We got scoring, we got rebounding, we got playmaking, and you want to use like intangibles, like.
Wait,
Not
one
for
thing.
All-Star game.
But they have Burns scoring on 57% efficiency. Trey is averaging that number on 48% efficiency.
He's so bad to see, bro. I don't get what you're saying.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind
Can
of
we
bad,
just say Tyrese is better this year? Can we just get it on,
bro. I don't think Tyrese is better. Am
bro?
I?
Not overall. We're saying this year, man. Come on, this year. Tyrese is better.
Bro, I feel like all this Trae Young stuff is just intangibles. Cause when we, let me tell you why though. Let me tell you why. All right, so we got Trae Young. Do you think he's a tier 1 scorer in the league?
No, tier 2.
Tier 2?
Too bad. Tier 1 is Luka, Joel Embiid, KD, Giannis. He's not up there.
I don't hate that. I don't hate that. So you think he's a tier 2 scorer?
Yeah.
Do you think he's a tier 1 playmaker?
I guess he's at the bottom.
You guess it's like that. That's kind of.
He's at the bottom.
I guess.
He's the worst of the best.
All right. What about defense? What do you think his tier?
What What's the lowest tier? Tier 75?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's probably the worst starting point guard defensively.
No, I agree. I think he's the worst guard defensively. Not even starting, just in general. But
Yeah, I can see that.
all right, what about Tyrese? You think he a tier two score?
Oh,
I give him like a 5, 4.
Whatever you got Tyler Hero at, he
Yeah,
should be right.
I don't hate that. I don't hate
honestly,
that. I don't hate that.
I think tier 3.
wherever you rate 20 points per game scorers, that's where Tyrese.
So he like 4, 5. Like
He's
four,
either
5.
top of 4 or bottom of 3. I think
So 3 to 5, because I think he'll be around.
a tier 2 scorer is like Kyrie, Tyler Hero.
You think
Like, those are your 20. Those are your 27 to 25, 24 point per game scorers.
You know what? I'll give Tyrese a tier 3. I'll give him a tier 3, 4. He like 3.5.
Bottom of tier 3 though. He's
Yeah,
bottom of
yeah,
tier
yeah,
3.
yeah. I'd have to see the list though.
Like close to Harden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect,
close to
perfect,
points.
perfect. What about playmaking? He a tier 1 playmaker.
He's tier 1 playmaker. He's in the middle.
What about defense?
He's like tier
2 is high.
He's
Only
good.
the good defensive guards I can really name is really just Marcus and Drew. So that's point guards ago.
Marcus, DeJounte Murray,
Dante Murray for that one. Yes.
and Tyrese, Lonzo Ball. Like there's guards. There's better guards than him. He's not tier 1. He's not elite. He's not clamping down your best player. But I mean, he'll guard most guards in the league. Solidly.
We only look at guards, point guards, defensive wise. We really don't do that too much.
Tyrese
Yeah,
came-
exactly. That's why I feel like it don't
Tyrese
matter for
came-
Trey Young that much
if
that
you
he's a bad
remember-
defender.
If you remember, Tyrese came into the league as a defender. His main stats was averaging like 3 steals and then shooting like really good.
It's only a couple guards I can really name point guards that are known for their defense. Like Davion Mitchell, Kings. He's known for his defense.
Tyrese came into the league as known for his defense. Like the same thing Jose Alvarado was doing on Pelicans. He's
That's
doing
what
the
it
same thing coming to. But he's also like 6'5".
Yeah.
Defense went down though because he has to play make now. He has to do way more on the floor, so that defense had to go down.
Not really.
That's what you can say. That.
He's really good, bro. He's a good player.
I'm watching pieces game that much.
Tyrese has borderline superstar potential, if I'm being honest.
I believe he's better than Fox right now.
Yeah, kind of. They're about even.
Tyrese and like that Brunson. It's a bunch of those guards. It's like Brunson, Fox, Reese. Reese is like the best out of them though.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Trey wasn't playing bad this year though. Like if Trey played average this year, he'd make the All-Star. But he's playing bad. Even if he's averaging 27.
So who do y'all think the injury replacements would be? Like who do y'all think would be the first 3 injury replacements?
Trey Young, Harden.
Brunson.
I'm gonna name y'all like the first like 5 people I think we should agree on. It'll be like Anthony Davis, Devin Booker, James Harden, Trey Young, Jimmy Butler, Pascal Siakam, De'Aaron Fox.
Pascal didn't make that's crazy.
Yeah,
I would have put Pascal over Bam and Julian, honestly.
If Bam didn't make it because Pascal did, I wouldn't have been that mad. I would have not liked it, but I would have not been like on some like fuck this shit. But
That was my house, minus. I'm not mad.
That's tough.
There was a lot of good players this year. That's the problem.
yeah, it's a snubs every year. Like someone's not gonna make it. Like even if we pay 60 people make the All-Star game, I don't think people realize there will still be snubs because someone was 61st. Feel me? It's always gonna be someone who's out. Like ain't nothing you can do about it.
The fact that DeMar made it is nasty.
Bro, I told y'all before the All-Star game, bro. Like, look. If DeMar was listed as a forward, you realize he wasn't even gonna make this shit, right?
Even as a guard, he should have made it. There's way better guards.
But you realize if he was a forward, he was 100% not making that shit, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But it's like he's been a forward for like 4 years now. They just like DeMar. They making it harder for people like Trey Young. It's unfair. It's unfair in my opinion. DeMar DeRozan sells tickets. So last season,
I'd rather have Harden over Trey this year. Honestly.
bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm talking about DeMar. F all that. DeMar over Trey, you cannot convince me.
Yeah, but I mean, Trey's not the first in line.
He's not the first in line. No, it would be It probably, in my opinion, it should be Siakam, but it probably not. Oh,
I think it's James because the Sixers are the only teams in the top like 3 seed that didn't get 2 players.
yeah, I guess. Somehow Harden and Fox. I think Trae Young not gonna make that shit, but
Trae Young just did not play well enough this year. To be honest with you.
shit. Let's talk about that. Or before we get into that, we did this last week with the Western Conference teams. With the Eastern Conference now, we're gonna go over what teams we think can miss the play-in. We got from 6 to whatever. We got the Miami Heat at 6. We got the Knicks. Oh wait. Hold on. Did that change yesterday? Matter of fact.
So 7.
Oh yeah, we got the Miami Heat at 6. The Knicks at 7. The Atlanta Hawks at 8. The Wizards at 9. Whoa. The Bulls at 10. The Pacers at 11. The Raptors at 12. And the Magic at 13. And from number 9 to 12. So that means the Wizards, Bulls, Pacers, Raptors. They all got tied records basically. Like,
Bulls are gonna miss. Who else did you say?
all right. So a matter of fact, pick 4 teams that you think will make it. All right.
Knicks.
The Knicks. If we doing Heat, the Heat, one of them got to make it as a playoff team though, like the six
I
seed.
think Knicks will get this playoff team. I think we're gonna get y'all. Y'all not a regular season team. Um, I think it's gonna be the Heat, Pacers, Wizards, Raps.
You said the Heat,
Oh,
yeah.
wait, Hawks are gonna
All
be
right.
last seed. I'm sorry.
I'll be honest, bro. If they move Kyrie,
Raps,
it's
Hawks.
not missing.
They're not gonna fall that far. They're not gonna.
It's not that far. It's the Nets are they are the 4th seed with 31 wins, and Miami is the 6th seed with 29. The yeah, the Nets are one losing streak away from Victor Wembanyama.
I think once the KD comes back, they're gonna stay around that hover, around that block.
Yeah, I guess. Hey, I be saying that man.
I think they go down 6. I think they go down 6-7. I think they will go to play if KD.
They
If
could
Kyrie
go to-
leaves.
But I mean, it's like it's a whenever they get back, I think we'll keep them in. Like Russ would keep them in the play, keep them in the playoffs.
Not a second round. They're not a second round make. I mean, second round. Kyrie leaves. It's gonna happen.
No, that's playoffs. We're talking about playoffs. Like
Like who will even get
the
into it?
playoffs. Yeah, just making it to the playoffs. I think Russ and KD, I think can make it to the playoffs.
That's nasty.
They're not
Hear
second
me
round.
out. But it's not. It's not gonna go far. I'm not saying it goes far. I'm just saying making it to the top 6 seed is possible.
Yeah, it for sure is. It's just
Kyrie
terrible.
leaves. There's 3 contenders. The Bucks, Celtics. That's it. I'll pick the Heat over the Nets if Kyrie leaves.
I think the Cavs are dark horse. I think they get knocked out anyone.
No, I think Cavs. I think they're missing their wing. I just think they're missing.
Cam Reddish. I don't know why it's not a done deal for the Cavs.
I don't think they'll need to get him right now. They wait till off season. They're like 4 wings they can get.
No, but they got to do something now too. They got Isaac
Keep
Okoro.
paying these guys, bro. If they keep paying big free agents, they're gonna run out of money to pay their actual stars.
No, but they're gonna run out of $50 million by off season.
That they need to pay their stars.
Who, the Cavs?
Yeah.
No, they paid already for the next 4 years.
Like 4
Oh
years.
yeah, then they're chilling. They're chilling.
Yeah. You remember they got a bunch of young stars, so they got Jared Allen on that amazing deal the Nets gave him, and then he broke out on the Cavs. They got Garland like the year he broke out, so it wasn't too bad. D Mitch, you gonna have to pay D Mitch his money. Oh, the next person is Evan Mobley, but he's still on his rookie contract for like 3 more years.
No, they're good at that.
Yeah, and when Evan Mobley's up, they got his bird rights, so they done. Yeah, right now they just right now they just need someone like Cam Reddish. Take a chance on him. Even if he shows out and plays great for y'all, his numbers aren't going to be that good because you have Donovan Mitchell and Garland scoring all the points and Mobley and Allen getting the boards. If you see his size and defense helping y'all out, take advantage of that.
Okay, but
The East
Spiral.
is open.
Knicks fan, do you want Isaac Okoro?
I don't think the Cavs do that though.
Am I getting Cam in a pick?
Second round pick.
That's fine.
I don't think the Cavs do that. I seen the asking price for Cam Reddish was a second rounder.
Maybe a second round pick.
Just a second round.
And I would
Yeah.
a second round pick.
That's what I'm saying. Just a second round is fine. That doesn't matter to me.
They
Yeah.
have so many role players. Second round picks don't even matter to them right now. They really don't. They have so many role
We
players.
can run Isaac Pro at the shooting guard instead of the three. So it's
You
not
can
really that.
run Isaac after Quentin Grimes. Like,
Brandon Graham's a starter.
me, the Cavs, you get Kelly Oubre. They didn't get Kelly Oubre with Josh Hart. No.
I feel like that's too much. I feel like that's too much money. I want to save up for Evan Mobley. I wouldn't want us to.
It's 3 years though.
I know.
2 years.
I know. For 2 years, not bad, but you have to be a good GM to do that. I don't trust a lot of GMs, bro. Cavs GM, he may be one soon, but right now, he gotta earn it still.
Yeah, Josh Hart works 20 million in 3 years. Works too.
I think for people to go to Cavs, they're gonna want big contracts. Like Cavs, even though they have good players there, it's just not a free agent destination. We see it all the time.
Even when LeBron didn't attract people to.
I'm
This team
saying
is way-
even with talent, some places just aren't free agent destinations. Like look at Kyrie and LeBron on the Cavs. What free agent was like, oh, I want to go to the Cavs?
All right. So now Shams tweeted the Lakers, Suns, and Mavericks have emerged as the suitors for Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Ooh.
Let's see.
You said Celtics?
No, Mavericks, Suns, and Lakers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
would make the most sense.
yeah.
Not the Heat, 'cause Heat culture.
Bro, he's gonna end up in Miami.
Fit the culture.
Bro,
Fit the culture.
he gonna end up.
Everyone's moving. Besides just picks. They only have to offer
It,
picks.
it will be a 3-team trade. You get you still fuck with Chris Paul, so you probably move him to LA, keep him happy. You get Kyrie and Westbrook go to Brooklyn still, and then the picks, all that gonna move around whatever how it do.
Heat is above Kyrie.
Oh, nah, think about it, bro. This time around last year, just happened with James Harden. Yeah. I just thought about that.
Yeah,
This time last year, just happened with
Yeah.
James Harden.
Yes.
Yeah.
They moved him
quick.
for Ben Simmons.
But thing about it is, I think that deal was always talked about. Like the two teams always knew that deal was a possibility. The Lakers deal. Hmm?
Like the Lakers and Nets right now.
No, like yeah, because they've been talking to the Nets about Kyrie since this summer. While they talking, they probably heard the Nets like say, "Hey, if it don't work out by the trade deadline, he's gone." Like that's probably why they've been so holding on to the picks. And if Kyrie's gone, the Lakers will try and get him. If not, they keep their first rounders for what? Bojan Bogdanovic and some other guy. Like this is going perfectly how the Lakers want it. They're starting to play good. They got a good player, and the Brooklyn Nets are falling apart. This is what they wanted, and that scenario played out. Um, what was we just talking about? We was just talking about the.
All-Star snaps?
Oh no, we was talking about the Eastern Conference, and I just seen that.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you said your teams you making it would be the Heat. No, hold on. You will have the Knicks as the 6th seed, the Heat as the 7th, the Hawks as the 8th.
No.
Who will be the 8th? Pacers.
Pacers.
Where would the Hawks land?
10.
10. Oh, damn. So the Wizards stay at 9.
No, Raps are at 9.
Oh, that's not bad. Raps at 9. All right, I don't hate that. What about you? Oh, hold on. For our Larry go, I'm finna go with me. I'm finna go with the Miami Heat at 6. The Atlanta Hawks at 7. The New York Knicks at 8.
No, you're not. Hey, Knicks hate. There they go. There it goes again.
The Pacers at 9. And the Wizards are gonna do it, bro. The Wizards are gonna stay at 10. Like the Bulls actually suck in my opinion. Even if they don't blow it up. They still suck. Like they're bad. I don't think they're a top 10 seed.
The Raps are too well known to just go on weird like 10 game runs for some reason. For them to not like
The the Lake man, bro, the Lakers aren't. They got so much leverage. I don't, bro. The Bulls look terrible. So like, if the Nets are messing around with them, being stingy, bro, go hit up the Bulls for Zach LaVine. What you said?
he doesn't give up too much.
No, no, because I feel like Zach LaVine. It will be kind of like the Blake Griffin deal. You remember the Clippers signed Blake Griffin, and then it's like they regretted it and they traded him immediately. Bro, the Bulls, this is their chance to sit there and actually look at Zach LaVine's contract and realize y'all not doing shit. Like this is get out.
There's no deadline for saying trades. Like you trade with off season, you probably be able to shop more and get more out of it.
There is a trade deadline for Zach LaVine because if they are a top 5 seed or bottom 5 seed, they get their pick this season. Like this is the tank.
I don't think they're gonna trade him by the trade deadline though, which is what the Lakers do. They need to trade
Mm-hmm,
deadline to be
mm-hmm.
better.
The Bulls should do it. They should want to.
They'll get more in the offseason. Once teams, because this is a lot for a lot of these teams. This is their first go around with these new cast of players. So I think once they figure out what they like and don't like, Zach will be more valuable.
Yeah.
Need to trade the focus on Vucevic and DeMar first before they talk about that first.
Me too.
So
Me too.
I
Me
think
too.
DeMar is your most valuable asset. Even
So
You see, that's the thing.
34-year-old on a reach
34, but Zach Levine's also super injury prone.
Zach Levine is 28. I feel like you have time for him. And his contract's 3 years, 4 years. DeMar expires next season.
Most of these teams are contenders right now, and I think DeMar makes you a better contender than Zach Levine.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say trade DeMar and get that form to a contender, get some pieces back, player assets, whatever.
I think he's just the most valuable piece. I don't think you bunch him with Vooch. I think Vooch should.
Not together. Exactly. It could be together, but it doesn't have to. But Bush should go for second round picks. Some teams could use that stretch five. First couple seconds, something like that.
Bro,
he's gonna walk for nothing.
If we're giving Vooch the same value as Rui, I feel bad. That's
Bro,
crazy.
Vooch is worth less, honestly.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
He's on an expiring, bro.
Vooch on that Mavs team would be nice.
But like Vooch is in the same thing as Levine. I think his value has completely vanished. I think Levine's value is half of what it was last year because not only do teams have contract a new contract that they also got to give up picks and they got injury concerns. It's like at some point Levine is like worth 2 first rounders. He
Bulls are in a tough spot.
they're in a tough spot, but they make it worse by doing nothing. Who?
Lonzo lost value.
Yeah.
Vucevic lost value.
DeMar's losing value because he's getting older.
Actually, DeMar did lose.
He loses value every day because he's getting older.
Since last season.
I don't think DeMar is worse than last year though. Maybe it's injuries and stuff, but he doesn't get injured, and it's not like he relies on his athleticism that much anymore. So
That-
he's not in MVP conversation like he was last year. So I mean, I'm not saying he went down like Lonzo or Zach LaVine, but he did go down a little bit.
he was in
Yeah, the year older.
conversations because the team was better though. Like the team was like a fourth seed and third seed.
See his numbers.
The reason DeMar falls in trade value is every year that goes by he gets older. You feel me? So it's like you're 1 year closer to the end.
That's true. But I don't see DeMar's play style not being able to hold up to 2 years. Do you?
That's right. He had pretty much the same numbers.
Thing about DeMar is,
He hasn't gotten worse. He's
I-
literally playing the same. His team is just worse.
all right, it's a hot take. It's a serious hot take.
He's a year older though, so a little bit. But nothing
Crazy.
crazy.
And
Not crazy.
I don't like I said. I would trade Middleton for DeMar right now. The way Middleton's looking, honestly.
I don't think it depends on the team, but there are some scenarios where I feel like DeMar is better off the bench.
No.
I know it's a hot take, but he's that bad of a defender. Like I'm sticking to what I said about DeMar's defense. He is that bad of a defender that a 25 point per game score I feel like should come off the bench in some scenarios. Not every scenario. For like Miami Heat, I would hate, bro.
You
There's a lot of
have hero PTSD. He is not that bad of a defender. You have hero PTSD.
bro. DeMar's a terrible defender.
He's not.
Honestly, if I'm the Nets, if I lose Kyrie, I think DeMar could pick up that slack next time.
That's so funny that you
DeMar,
tried to put the hero label on DeMar. He's not that bad. He's bad, but he's not that bad.
the,
I think he can replace Kyrie in that scoring where I think he could be continue to make us contenders, but would be less floor space.
I wouldn't
yeah,
want to buy that because KD's having a career year from the mid range, like a historic year from the mid range, and to put anybody else in that mid range area with him, I feel like would be a hindrance to both.
that's my problem with DeMar. He doesn't want to expand his game. We have a problem about Ben Simmons not expanding his game, but he became an elite defender. DeMar DeRozan has been this same exact
Stop.
guy since the past 10
Stop.
years. DeMar has changed
Stop.
nothing.
He became a
He's
better
such
player.
a good mid-range shooter that he can shoot threes. Like he is such a good, but he just doesn't want to. He doesn't care. He doesn't have to earn
DeMar
it. You know why?
on the Bucks would be great.
Yeah, DeMar on the Bucks would be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
DeMar,
You
DeMar's
think his
bringing up
three-point
that
ability?
forward so Giannis doesn't have to can work in that post area would be great.
Yeah, DeMar on the
DeMar
Bucks
is
is
spread
nice.
like Chris though. DeMar is spread like Chris.
Middleton?
That would work.
First, pause. Second, Chris Middleton sucks right now. Like he's terrible and he's old, so he might not get better. So you might as well move him while he has any semblance of value right now. You move him, you move a pick, and get him out.
I don't hate that, but it's like I rather put my trust in Chris Middleton than DeMar DeRozan
Hell no.
because
So you would rather put your trust in a 32-year-old coming off injury and playing bad.
yes,
So you expect him to outlast the natural NBA curve of careers more than you expect DeMar DeRozan to give you 25?
no, no, I don't
How? Why would you trust Chris Middleton more?
because I trust him more to win the championship because I feel like if the Bucks got DeMar, they are never winning a ring because because the spacing on that team is terrible and DeMar DeRozan is such a good player that he has influence on your team because the players know how good he is and once DeMar is unwilling to do something as simple as space the court, other players start getting that same mentality. The Bulls have the least amount of 3 pointers attempted in the league, and before that, it was the Spurs.
Wait, cool. I'm with you on the 3-point shooting, but now when you think about the roster of the Bucks, the entire team can shoot threes.
Brooke Lopez,
And what's cool? And what's cool?
Lopez can,
Giannis,
Bobby Portis can, Wesley.
Giannis's 3-pointer has increased from last season, and DeMar 3-pointer is not that bad. He's shooting what 30%.
3.
It's not something out of the
It's
world.
not great.
Chris
For-
Middleton shooting.
Competition.
Chris Middleton shot 20 points on 52 efficiency last year. I was shooting 12 points on 45.
He's playing bad, bro. Like it's bad. It looks like his
I think it's worth
career's
the move.
done, bro.
Worth the move.
for
You might as well take this year, get DeMar, see what you can do with that, because DeMar can at least hit the deep two, and that's enough spacing for Giannis. If Giannis does a quick kick out to DeMar, he hits that because you know he can't contest it. I think that gives enough because Giannis cannot shoot this year at all. He has no shot.
it will be a great fit for DeMar. I feel like it will be a better fit DeMar than the Bucks.
What are we getting up from the Bucks? What are the Bucks giving up?
You can surround Giannis and DeMar with shooters.
It's
They
not
have
terrible.
shooters. They have it already. They already have
Yeah,
shooters.
they already have shooters. It's not the worst thing, but
And it's not like you have to run them at the same time every time.
yeah.
You could run a lineup with DeMar out there, just letting him shot create. You give Giannis a break. And you can let
That
Giannis
would
cook
work.
too without DeMar.
Where else would he work? He would work with the Nuggets.
No.
You don't think he would work with the Nuggets?
The Nuggets run the system with Jokic where he like kind of just sits there, does his thing, pops, hits a three. Like it's kind of weird, bro. I don't think I think DeMar clutters Jokic's workspace as a playmaker.
The Blazers, they finally make a move for a star.
I'll be honest, the Bucks and Bulls is probably a really good trade. 'Cause now I'm looking at it, they can move Vucevic too. I mean, nice backup pick for him.
I would like that too.
That is not bad, honestly.
DeMar.
So, matter of fact, I'm hop on right now and make it.
Trade not making it already, bro. You too late.
Or we both gonna make one. Shit.
That would.
Hey. I better be tagged because I came up with it.
Nah. I'm not. Bro, Demar trade for me isn't good news because I feel like I'm lower than Demar and a lot of people, so I'm staying away from like posting him. You feel me? Like
Why? But you're so high on Hero. That doesn't make sense.
I'm not so high on Hero.
Hero stealing is DeMar. So why are you so high on Hero?
Yeah, but Demar is the number one option. Hero will never be that.
DeMar doesn't have to be a number one option.
He literally, bro, yeah, he does because Levine is scared to. Levine is actually scared of being a number
He's
one.
a number one option.
Levine?
Levine's a number two.
Yeah.
And
Well, honestly, a three. Levine's honestly a three.
Nah, he's a two.
He's a three.
DeMar's a two, but DeMar's a better two than Levine.
They're both 2-3, in my opinion.
Exactly, they're 2-3. Even on the Raptors, you could argue that DeMar was a two.
Behind.
So my trade proposal for the
Kyle
Bucks
Lowry
and Bulls.
was the main facilitator. He was giving you 20. So he had the ball in his hands more than DeMar ever did.
So I made the trade. So DeMar and Vucevic to the Bucks. Chris, Marjon, Beauchamp, 2029 first round pick, two 2024 second round picks, 2023 second round pick, 2025 second round pick. I include all seconds because they only trade one first. Marjon Beauchamp, so that's a little bit of value, but then you got to trade some seconds for Vucevic on top of that.
I think
that's
Bucks fans
decent.
are gonna hate it just because they love Beauchamp so much, and I don't know why. He's extremely
I
bad.
think
Bro,
if
that's
they trade those two, think you're gonna need a young player asset. Marjon Beauchamp's the only young player asset that they have right now. So
I'm okay with it. I think DeMar fits really well on that team.
that's everyone though. Whenever like a new rookie on their team gets added, they love him no matter what.
Nah, bro. Miles McBride, go ahead, bro. Take him.
I ain't gonna cat Nikola Jovic. I haven't been watching the Heat like that because I do not like watching Kyle Lowry run our offense. So like, I can't watch it. I can't. But either way,
I'm playing. I don't know if he's been playing, so you haven't been missing anything.
Nikola Jovic, I don't got no attachment to him yet. At least.
I have no time. McBride actively, like, besides his nice defense, he brings nothing else.
yeah, let's go. Elijah, you want to clap on that?
Hmm?
What?
Bucks and Bulls trade.
Collab? Sure, we can collab on that, bro.
But I'm trying to.
But you better post it right now?
I got something here for 20 minutes.
Yo, we got a pod to run. Come on,
I
yo.
was about to say this man.
I do it now. I do it now.
I was going to say this man wild. This man quick with it.
This is crazy.
Also, I ain't gonna lie, like making the front page for the mock trade takes me like 2 minutes, but the whole roster thing that takes me like 10-15 minutes to do those.
I just made a Gary Trent series. I'm gonna post it when we done with this. I was doing jersey swaps, so it took like I ain't gonna it ain't take too long though. Jersey swap take like 5 minutes, but it's like you gotta actually try on it. Like
Okay, I can suck at those. Can't do those.
I can show you how to do jersey swap. It ain't hard. I actually did them. Matter of fact, I did them good as hell. You can go see in like 20 minutes. Let's finish this up. The last thing. Hold on. Most improved player. Should high draft picks be able to win most improved player?
No. You're misunderstanding. Should high draft picks be that are expected to be superstars? I just couldn't put it. Well, that's what we're talking about. Listen. Should John Morant, who has a clear curve up, like he comes into the league, we can all agree on this. John Morant's supposed to be a number one option, right?
All right. Supposed to be is crazy. Supposed to be like wait.
Oh, no,
Why does he have to be?
Wemby is not supposed to be a.
Why does he have to
Let's
be?
not do that.
Because you
Let's
think he
not.
is? That's not his
No,
fault.
because
That's your fault. You was wrong.
oh, so LeBron is not supposed to come in the league and be a number one option?
Nah,
Stop, bro. That's
bro.
crazy. Are we gonna? But what is normal? No, let's not have that conversation. We all know that players have expectations. That's why we have the term bust because they didn't meet expectations.
You see, me
We all know.
personally,
So you've never called a player a bust.
hold on. Me personally, when they get drafted, I don't really critique players until like year 5. I'm being so serious. Until like year 4 or 5, I don't really critique him yet. Like Ben Simmons, even him, I still got some hope for. Like, but this is last chance. Like, this is last chance, bro. Whenever a player
Trae Young
improves,
was a third option. Now you'd be like, okay, Trae's
and
a third option.
Ben,
If Trae Young, from this point on, became a third option, he just like stopped scoring 27, went to 20 points. That's just who he was for the rest of his career. You're like, okay,
that's a disappointment
that's a disappointment because you have expectations.
that he met.
You can only be disappointed if there are expectations. If there are no expectations, there's no disappointment. So we can all agree that players have expectations.
Yeah, but
We
why
have
why do your
expectations.
expectations matter?
They matter because that's where you're drafted. That's where you're drafted at based on your expectation. That's
No,
the
your
difference between
expectations is based off what you've done in the past. These players don't have a past in the NBA because they're getting drafted. John Morant's John Morant's college
That's not what
career,
it is.
John Morant's college career doesn't matter.
Okay. Hear me out. You are a 4.0 student in high school.
Yeah,
Go to college. Are you expected to be a high academic person in college?
yeah.
Or were you expected to get 2.0? You're expected to carry that on because that's your expectation.
All right.
Set the bar here at this level, and you're supposed to continue that bar in the next level. That's your expectations. Everybody has expectations. NBA players, the difference between Isaiah Thomas being drafted at 60 and someone being drafted at number 1 is their expectations.
I'm gonna try and use that same example you did. Let's say let's say you a high school student with a 1.0, right? And you go up to a 3.0 in college.
Okay.
But we also got fucking Bill Nye. Bill Nye, he's the smartest guy. He got all the people have faith in him, right? They to be the next one. Like, what does GPA go up to? Like 4 or 5? Some people you have a 5.0 somehow. I don't even know how. You know, bro. Some nerds be coming out with a 5.2. I'd be like, damn, that's possible.
I get what you're saying, bro. Go ahead.
All right, bro. This example is terrible, bro.
No, I'm following your example.
Nah, this example is terrible, bro. I'm done, bro. I don't care.
You're proving
I
my
don't.
point
I
by
don't
this
care.
example,
I don't.
so
I don't
it's
care. I don't care. I lost with the example. It was a
So
terrible
you
example.
understand? So you understand? We can agree. Players have expectations coming into.
Yes, but I don't care about it. I don't
That's you
care.
personally. That's you personally.
I don't care about their expectations, bro.
That's you personally. That's you personally.
So most
We agree
improved,
that-
most improved player. You're telling me something outside of basketball matters for it.
No, I'm saying exceeding expectations. Where you're drafted is and what opportunities you get. Your expectations. Basketball.
Yeah, you're right. But why does that matter?
Nothing outside
I
of
don't.
basketball.
That's so. It's bro. You're giving the players flowers for improving. Like,
No, it's the same way that Rookie of the Year is meant for rookies. The same way Sixth Man of the Year is meant for bench players. Every award has requirements you have to meet. Otherwise, it's no longer that award.
yeah, improving the most.
That's why people had such a problem with Ben Simmons winning Rookie of the Year because they're like, he's not really even a rookie anymore. He's sophomore year technically.
Yeah, but like,
So
let
the player that improves the most isn't even the player that improves the most half the time. Like Shea is not the player that's improved most this year. You could argue KD has improved more than him. You could argue Lucas improved more than him. You could argue Joel Embiid's improved. You could argue Jokic has improved more. Do they deserve the MIP?
I don't think you could argue that. I genuinely don't. I think Trey Young. I mean, Shea Gilgeous has taken the leap from being a potential star player because last year he wasn't even a star. He was someone who y'all labeled as a potential star player. So we're gonna say that Trey, not Trey. Why do I keep saying this? Shea Gilgeous was a star player last year. He wasn't an all-star. He wasn't a superstar. He was a star player last year. And yes, we seen that he could take another leap. We all saw that. But he actually went ahead and did it. How many times have you had expectations for a player and it didn't pan out? It doesn't matter.
Jason Tatum should be winning most improved player this year because we all knew he could
Last
take the leap.
no
He
no
went ahead and did it.
no not this year. Not this year. But he did have whenever he became this all defensive player, that was random.
He came in at the
That was random.
last half of last season and has continued it and grown even farther this season.
Yeah, that was random.
He went
Tatum,
from a star to a superstar this season. So that means he should be most improved player, right? He should be in the conversation top 5.
Tatum,
Yeah, Tatum.
Tatum was an all-star though. He was already an all-star. Shea isn't even an all-star last season.
It was close.
But that doesn't mean anything. All stars don't have to win most improved player. Desmond Bain was in second in voting and he wasn't an all star.
What you guys say, Larry?
So my take on the MIP award, if it should be for high expectation players, I hear both arguments on the side. I listened to a lot of Pee Wee the Plug through the wire. He talked about this a lot. His take is that if you're expected to be great, you should be getting an MIP. Understand? But for me, like if you're a 12-point scorer, maybe for your first round pick, 12-point scorer your first season, you can jump to 28 the next season, and you made the biggest jump from any other player in the league. I think you deserve to MIP. Just because that jump.
Hear me out. What you just described doesn't happen, and if it does, it's like the D Rose MVP. That doesn't happen. Like when Ja Morant jumped and we were like superstar, he went from 20 to 27, and that was a big jump. So 12 to 28 just doesn't really happen.
Yeah, I'm saying this for example. Yep.
Even in that situation, it's like with Shea at least, he went from a 12-point per game scorer to like a 19. That was his biggest jump. Then he went to like 20, 24, 30. And in that 30, his efficiency didn't really go up. His 3-point didn't go up. He's shooting safe from the field. His biggest jump was from the free throw line. He went from 81 to 90%. His assists are the same. His rebounds are pretty much the same. That's the only difference. Besides him shooting and he shoots about 2 extra shots every season, and he gets about a minute or so extra every season.
I think Lauri Markkanen is this year's.
It's obvious growth. It's obvious growth every time. It's like, okay, he's here.
Okay, but
So how is that most improved player if you've been continuing the same thing every year?
So now I'm gonna ask you this though. So it's only jumps from a 20 point to a 12 to 20 in season 2 seasons, right? And no other player in the league had a 5-point jump. Do you not think it should go to him?
It should go to them in the sense that like
First pick.
first pick of the draft, 12 to 20.
Nobody else in the league had a point jump. One out of 5
just because it sucked. Yeah, they should get it just because it sucked. That league sucked because the same way Marcus Smart won the DPOY last, nobody would be like, oh yeah, he really earned it. He just was the only one that improved. If you're the only improvement, then of course you would most improve. But Lowry deserves it. I think Lowry deserves it over. But only because, like, at that point, you've been through so many teams, you've lost all your expectations. You know what I mean? You went from being a top pick to being like if Kevin Knox went crazy this year, that's most improved. But he's no longer has first round pick expectations or top pick expectations anymore.
All right, so next season, right? Or not? I'm gonna use another draft actually. NBA.
Like if Wembanyama came in the league this and he was averaging 13 and then jumped to 20, are you gonna be surprised?
All right,
I'm
so
not gonna be surprised. I just think no one else makes even close to that type of jump. I think it should go to Victor.
all right, so
That's true enough, but most sophomores make that type of jump. Most sophomores.
let's say Scotty Barnes this season. He goes from a 15-point to a 25-point per game scorer.
All I'm saying is, look at these extreme cases you have to make for a number 1 pick.
Hold on. Let's say that Scotty Barnes, he's a 15-point per game scorer now. He jumps to a 25-point per game scorer with 8 rebounds and 6 assists. He's averaging 7 and 5. But we got Alperen Sengun. Yeah, he becomes a 20-point per game scorer with 8 and 8. Who would you give it to?
Well, where did he jump from?
He jumped from let's say 14, from 14 to 20, from 5-5 to 8-8. So he went from 14, 5-5 to 28-8, while Jabari Smith goes up 15 to 20 and 15, 7-5. Bro, do you understand what I'm saying right now?
Yeah. Okay. You look at how many minutes they're getting. Did their minutes jump? Did their attempts jump? And did their efficiency jump or not? A drop. That's what I would look at before I would make that decision. If that makes sense.
But I got a question
Because
where
first round picks always get more opportunity than late round
yeah,
picks.
but where
So
Scotty Barnes,
a late round pick doing making the same type of leap as a top pick is more impressive because they're probably doing it either off the bench or on limited minutes as a starter, off less attempts because they're not looked to be the first option. So if you're doing that, that's more impressive.
if you're averaging 20, if you're averaging 25-5, I don't feel like your minutes and all that matters. You're getting enough to average 25-5.
It's hard to do that as a rookie, though.
For sure. No, it matters. An AI playing 42 minutes a game, giving you 30 is less impressive than someone playing 27 minutes a game, giving you 30.
Go get more minutes. Make your coach play you more, bro. That's not just because Jabari earned his more minutes. I don't care about Alperen Sengun who did
He
it.
didn't earn more minutes. He didn't earn.
He got it. He got it. You're right. Same way he's gonna get most improved.
No, that's what I'm saying. You didn't earn anything.
Bro, I feel like these number 2 overall picks should keep winning the award if they are the most improved that season.
Hear me out. For MVP voting, when you're on a team with other superstar players, you're less likely to win MVP. Because it feels because you earned it less. It was easier for you to be a top team superstar players than it would be for someone like the D-Rose Chicago Bulls to make it to a number 1 seed. It's easier for you as the Heatles to make the number 1 seed. D-Rose gets the
Yeah, but how does that have anything to correlate with most improved?
for most improved. If it's the same thing you said. If you're off the rip getting more minutes than another guy, getting shot attempts than another guy, and you guys are putting up the same numbers, then the guy who's doing it off less deserves it more.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You agree with me then?
but it depends how the difference is. Like, for example, SGA and Laurie Markkinen, I would have Laurie Markkinen as the most improved player by far. I don't even think it's close. And that's because Lowry's jump from last season to this season. It's not just that he took the role player to all-star jump. It's also that his points, his rebounds, everything has gone up. His efficiency is not the same for Shea.
That's what I'm
But
saying. I agree with you.
but if Shea's, let's say that we live in a world where Lowry's doing the same thing, right? But Shea's averaging 2 more points, a better efficiency, and like 2 more assists and 2 more rebounds. I'm taking Shea. I don't care that I expected this from him. He did it. He did what I expected, and I'm gonna give him his flowers for doing it. Just because I thought he could do it, that's selfish. You think everything you say is right?
Every time you mention a top pick, you have to make hypothetical great leaps every single time.
Yeah, but you were just wrong.
He just came up 6 points. Oh, but if he comes up an extra 2 more points, now that's when I'm thinking of his MIP. You see, your expectations for him are already so high that he has to above and beyond to get an MIP.
Yeah, and he did it, and he does it.
Is one of the few top round picks where I'm like, he probably deserved that because that leap was just so crazy. It was beyond even his own expectations. He's one of the few top picks where I'm like, yeah, he deserves Shea. Lesser so. You can see the climb for Shea. For Ja Morant, it was like, and he just shot up. He was 8 points. It was crazy. Yeah, it was 8 points on crazy efficiencies with his team being in top 3. It was insane.
So you think if they're deserving of it, they should get it?
Yeah, there's obviously exceptions to the rule.
Oh, then, bro, we agree, bro. I thought you think they should never get it.
Because consistently, top picks get it. Consistently, like more than not.
Recently.
Pascal got it. Brandon Ingram got it. Victor Oladipo got it.
Who should have got it over Brandon Ingram that year?
Julius Randle got it. I'm just saying, top 10 picks. These top 10 guys who consist like, if I'm a round 2 pick and I perform bad on my first team, I'm probably getting cut.
Yeah, for sure. You miss you
But
airball a
if I
three, you
would-
got a chance to get cut, boy.
Like, look at where Markel Fultz has done. He would have been cut in any other situation. But now he has a chance to win MIP.
Because of his draft position, which I think is so dumb.
That's draft position.
Which I think is so
That's what
dumb.
I'm saying.
But Markel's
He's
been playing
good.
great. He's been playing great. But the reason he got the
Like,
chance is because his draft
because
position.
he's a first family.
Yes, yes.
That's what I'm saying. The expectations on these players make them more likely to improve. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because they get more chances.
They get more chances. They get more time. They get more leniency. They get more veteran mentorship. They're the focus of any mentorship. Like, they're gonna be the focus.
I understand that.
So you improving is less.
But
is less-
you're looking at a lot of stuff that don't correlate in numbers. I don't care. Show me the numbers.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't care. Show me the numbers.
Think about it, bro. Like a first tier, let's say a first tier draft pick. Let's say this year it was Chet, Jabari, and Paulo. They're starting. There's no question that they're not starting. Big Mather, he wasn't starting. He's second tier. He's not starting on his team. He's probably one of the better rookies. He got better opportunities. Of course, they're going to average more points than Benedict Mather would, or the pick. Who's the 10th pick? I don't know.
Johnny Davis.
Yeah. So.
But at the same time, that's not that. Why does Paulo have to like suffer from that? Why does he have to suffer from that? Why can't Benedict be the only one that suffers?
No, every award suffers from that though. Every award. MVP suffers from that. Rookie of the Year suffers from that.
Not the same way people want to do it for most improved. The way people talk, like, I hate people wanted Jordan Poole over John Moran last season. That is crazy.
I think John Moran's just one of the only things, because John Moran is the exception to the rule, bro.
Because I think people want MIP awards to go to the role players that
they want.
That's why they want it. They don't want it to go to superstar.
Yeah, I don't want it to go to the.
Yeah. You want.
That sucks, bro.
You want MIP to be like, wow, who's that? Like, for casuals, they'll be like, who's that?
Yeah,
the guy that showed like Pascal, when he showed up out of nowhere, he was supposed to be a role player kind of guy, maybe a star once or twice, and he showed up and showed that he might even be a superstar at some point. Like, that's a crazy leap. That's an exception leap, bro.
What about?
I'd rather have the MIP award go to Gino Hardy over Luka Doncic, even if he goes crazy next season.
I'd rather it went to Desmond Bane or Jordan Poole.
In a perfect world, y'all are right. I would love if fucking Caleb Martin could go ahead and win the most improved. But if Paulo is more deserving, I don't care. It's funner. It's funner to have a random win it.
Expectations he's getting.
But you give it to who deserves it. I feel like expectations don't matter. I feel like draft don't matter. I feel like age don't matter. I feel like nothing should matter but results. That for most improved.
So then, that's what I'm saying. So then, like, MVP runner-up should win it for you every year. Then.
So we
all the way to the most improved guys.
Well, you said MVP runner-up. So what?
Yeah. So like any year that when Jokic won last year, Giannis should win most improved player.
I don't understand how that correlates at all.
Because these guys are going. Because I'm pretty sure Giannis went from like 27 to 30 with way better efficiency. He had a 3-point shot somewhat. And he also had one of his best mid-range years while being the number 1 seed.
Yeah, and DeMar went up 8 points. He became one of the best passers in the league. He improved his 3-point shot. I don't care. There is no argument for Giannis over John Moran last season.
So you can go Giannis over DeMar, or DeMar then over Job. Like older players.
DeMar not bad.
Big jumps.
DeMar's not bad. He's top 10.
Players that make big jumps. And should you be able to win MIP twice then? So if I play really good one year,
you can win it twice.
Play really good another year. Like,
you can win it twice. Why not?
MIP twice.
Julius Randle should be in discussions, bro. Last year he sucked. Bro, he looks.
MIP twice.
Hey, if he, but he'd have to average like 30. All right, y'all. We are gonna build a 3-on-3 team with all-star snubs, and y'all in the comments let us know who built the best team. Larry, you got the first pick. Who you going with?
I think I'm gonna go with Give me Kawhi.
Mm.
Kawhi. Big Kawhi.
Oh,
Big Kawhi.
I'm going Anthony Davis. I have to. I have to.
No.
I have to, bro.
I hate this so much. I hate
Wait, what's cool? We do 5v5 or 3v3?
3.
I'll take. I don't want Trey.
Honestly, bro, let's do 5. Just make it like a point guard and center. Honestly, if y'all want to do that, probably better.
I'll take Ray Young. No, I'll take James Harden. I don't want Trey. I'll take James Harden and I'll take Pascal.
Okay.
I'm taking Devin Booker.
Okay. Taking Jimmy Butler.
No. Larry again. Larry Snake.
Oh, go ahead, Ray. Whopper.
It's hard. It's hard.
What's up, guy?
One minute.
We doing 3? We doing 3? Bro, you look like you struggling to get a third person. You want to do 5-on-5?
Larry,
Maybe
like,
5v5.
that's for this trade master Larry.
5v5 probably better. Honestly.
For
I'm gonna. I just feel like it's a more complete. Like if you make a post out of it, 5v5 is just gonna look better.
Yeah.
And you can kind of now you don't have like a center versus power forward. Now you have center versus center versus center. I think 6 is a better post.
I don't know.
Who you grabbing with the third pick?
We need to have a time limit, Larry. This is crazy.
One fault. I'm gonna take.
I know I'll take.
I'll go. Give me Evan Mobley. I'm on defense. Yep. My defense up there. Yep.
That's crazy. Evan Mobley is crazy.
Defense is crazy now. Like it.
This isn't crazy, but I mean, there's a better defender on his teams. Okay.
But who next?
Muted though. Just pick, bro. Don't pick DeAndre Ayton.
Damn, this is hard.
It's hard.
Is it really that hard for you guys?
Yes, it is, bro.
Give me Anthony Edwards.
All right. I'm taking Darius Garland and I'm wondering if I should pick Jared Allen or not right now. Actually, Darius Garland. I'm taking. Who did I take? I took James Harden last time. I'll take Trey Young. I guess I'll take James Harden, and I'll take. And you took Jimmy. I'll take BI.
There is no way you did that.
Me?
Yes.
Pelican superfan? Me?
There is no way you did that. Fuck. Bro, I was gonna go with. I was my two picks. The way your board was, like I kind of like know what you wanted. I thought Trey and Bi was gonna come back to me, and I was gonna take either one. Both? That's crazy. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Darius Garland.
I think pick him right. I'm bugging.
I think Trey over Darius.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with Jared Allen for my center. You pick him right.
No, go pick Andre Ayton. I thought he was better. I thought he was better.
He defense is alright. I need my defense. I'm gonna go him and my point guard. I can go Brunson. I don't want to go Brunson.
At power forward, I'm going. Oof. Actually, hold on. I don't have to go with power forward because I can move Anthony Davis though, huh? So, so, so Rudy Gobert, he will make me lose because people hate him, and just because he's on my team, I feel like just because he's on my team, I wouldn't get beat.
Rudy, but it's a hate.
Carl Anthony Towns, people like him, and Anthony Davis. For anyone who don't like Carl Anthony Towns' defense, Anthony Davis will be playing it. All right, don't worry. So I'm going with Cat at the 5. Yeah.
They hate him just as much as they hate Rudy. So
I feel like they hate him a little less though. Just a little bit.
Yeah, it's a soft five, right? I got my five. Right?
Yeah, I got my 5. This Elijah last pick.
okay, so it's between Nicholas Claxton.
Why not Rudy Gobert? Bro, I'm low key about to take Claxton, bro. People been D-riding him, bro. I might.
That's what I'm saying. I think it might be Claxton. I can't. I'm gonna go. It's between KP and Claxton.
Not bad. Either way.
Just dump two, eight in the mouse Turner. One of the centers. That's one of the centers.
Wow.
That tier after those big three, after those guys.
Are there any power forwards left that I'm forgetting? That's what I'm thinking. That affected players.
Your
Because I
next
wouldn't mind
power
asking.
forward.
The one I was thinking was Jeremy Grant.
No, absolutely not.
Dude, he's
Yeah.
good, though.
He's an all-star.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know. You're a hater.
Some Barnes.
Adam sucks. Scotty Barnes sucks.
Kel Bridges not bad.
Kel Bridges is not a center.
I forward.
Bro, it's one of the guys you named. It's Porzingis, Claxton, or Gobert.
Let me look at Porzingis' numbers.
I think, bro. I ain't gonna cap. You want to trade? Like I'll give you Cat.
No, I don't want Cat.
I think I'm laying.
I'll take Chris Stapps. I'll take Chris Stapps.
Bro, I want to drop Cat for like Claxton. I'm gonna keep him though, bro. Just because the fans, I think they like him, right? I don't know what people like.
A little bit less defense, but the offense is stupid. So
Yeah. But that'll be it for today's episode. Elijah, hit him with the outro.
I don't know the outro. So
I don't got one. All right, man. All right, man. Thank you to anybody who stayed and listened. Yeah, I don't know how to do an outro, Larry. You got us with the outro?
Sayonara at work.
Perfect. Perfect.